longer-term prospects for the season, how did you honestly feel at that time?
We'd still had a dramatic amount of changes since I came, and although we played quite well, I still wasn't happy with the forward line in particular, and I thought that we would have a reasonable season, but I was hoping that we could iron the one or two faults out in the first few weeks.
You said there'd been a lot of changes, and there had. Did you still feel you needed more players at that time?
I think you're always looking to improve the squad. I feel that we had such amount of turnover in players since I came to the club that you can't be right every time, and I had to sort of bring one in here and one in there and try this and that, and it was still a matter of getting the right players and the systems right. I felt a little bit short in midfield regarding strength-wise. One or two things.
You'd arrived the previous January, and I remember that first game at Swansea, which you weren't officially in charge of, and it was therefore between January and August that you made all these changes. You must have been fairly realistic at the start that a lot of changes were needed.
Yes, I think when I first saw the game, I thought there would be very few of the side in my particular team. But I must admit, last season, one or two lads did surprise me. And we had quite a good run-in when I first came. And it did alter my views on one or two players. But I still I knew that the squad needed strengthening. And so, obviously, in the summer, I was busy again and trying to just improve the little bits of weaknesses and that I could sense in the squad.
After a good start at Orient on the first day of the season, County's first win in London since 1981, they fell to a heavy defeat at Shrewsbury in the first leg of the first round of the Littlewoods Cup. But we take up the action in the first home game against Blackpool.
So with the throw for Rovers then, it's Vaughan Jones. It's fell nicely for Devon White, good flick on, and an early chance for Rovers! And it's Gary Penrice! My goodness me, that was a quick one! Devon White's in there, it's a great header! Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, it's 2-0! And how Bristol Rovers have deserved that! It's a good header, and what a great header there! Was it Stant or Lund? I'm not quite sure. But a fine header. No, I've got it wrong, I'm afraid. It's that, along with an offside decision that incensed everyone in the stand where I was sat, obviously then resulting in Portsmouth first goal, but it's a goal! It is a goal! Vaughan Jones has scored the most incredible... Johnson to take this when he shoots, and Johnson has scored! The free kick, a terrible decision there from Martin.
We've talked about the win at Orient on the first day of the season, but after that it stuttered a bit. You lost a home match here. You only won one, in fact, of the first 5. So despite winning in London, and that was a rarity for Notts County, you didn't do all that well in the early stages.
No, we struggled. We basically lacked pace up front, the way we played. And I was trying hard. I was hoping that Paul Barnes would actually come back to full fitness like he did the previous season, but it wasn't to be. And I persevered and tried different things, and it wasn't, in fact, until I got Chapman in on loan that things started to change a little bit, and he did build up some sort of relationship with Gary Lund, and it got us out of a bad patch, because we were quite low down in the league at the end of September.
Seeming to be heading for an away win, Notts threw 2 points away on a Friday night against Chester. But then County were out to redeem themselves against high-flying Rotherham. The goal simply wouldn't go in at Ashton Gate, where County